Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the post-match show of ZKB Sindh Premier League. The second day concludes here and we got to see two matches. Two brilliant matches and brilliant performances by individuals, but Omar Amin tops it in the second match today, which was Karachi Ghazis versus Mirpurkhaas Tigers. And Mirpurkhaas Tigers won this match by 6 wickets. What happened in this match? Let's have a look at the match summary and then we'll further discuss about it. So talking about the match today, Karachi Ghazis batted first. They were given to bat first. Mirpurkhaas won the toss and chose to field first. Karachi Ghazis set a target of 151 for Mirpurkhaas, in which Zahid Mahmood scored 41 not out, Haider 21 and Umair 20. In bowling, RF just took 2 wickets with 18 runs, Fazal 2 wickets with 28 runs and Samin 2 wickets with 24 runs. In reply, Mirpurkhaas was very stable and they had a good opening partnership of 100 runs. And then Omar Amin, the captain, who played captain innings today and just bat carried till the end and took his team to win it and won by 6 wickets. We'll talk about this match and we'll focus on this match today. With me, I have Salman Butt and Roshan Abhisinghe. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So first of all, Salman, coming towards you, Karachi Ghazis, they could not defend a total today of 151. They could not chase a total of 190 yesterday. What should they do next to win a match?
I think the problem is pretty simple. They need more batters and they need the existing batters to fire. We know that they have good top 4, but that's only what they have.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are very inexperienced, very young at this level. So I think 4 of them, if they don't have anybody out on the bench, then they need to divide themselves where one comes in and they has one young player, one experienced player, one young player. You can't be just, first 4, lose their wickets and then have nothing to back it with.
So, Roshan, does it mean that there's very over-dependency on the openers? Because today, when the openers did not fire, they could not do much?
Well, it's about having depth
Yeah.
in the batting side. You can't expect the top 4 to fire all the time. So we did see a good opening partnership yesterday. Today was completely different. So that's how the game goes.
Yeah.
You can't expect somebody to be doing it all every time, you go out. So the depth is important. So if you look at 11, you want an X amount of frontline batters, then you want your all-rounders and then the bowlers. As Salman said, I think it's the batting that's thin. It's not about the potential.
Roshan, we can't hear you properly, so I'll go back to Salman so that we can just check what's happening with your mic. But Salman, coming back to the question, talking about Haider Ali. What has gone wrong with Haider Ali? He was one talent that we looked forward when he joined Team Pakistan. We had so many expectations, but over the period of time, all I've seen is his form is dipping day by day. Even today, a player like him should have had match awareness that there are no other batters.
Well, it's been ages now since we have seen him play at the kind of skill that he possesses. He has not been at par with that. His performances do not reflect that kind of skill. So I think he basically needs to go and have a couple of good first-class seasons, and that is where everything would come back. Not 1 or 2 games, full-fledged 2 first-class seasons. Spend some time in the middle, and I think that would do him, I think, a world of good.
So if you can just share your mic with Roshan. So Roshan, coming back to that question again, you said they need to have some depth, but now that the squads are here, what can the head coach, the captain do with this issue that they're facing
See,
now?
actually, if you look at a team, I mean, a head coach is only as good as the team he has. There's nothing he could do. It's about players really owning up. So if they have picked the wrong squad, then they got to maximize with whatever they have. As he said, mix and match, try and move the batting order around and just look at a little bit of depth. They got to put their finger where the problem is, and that's quite clear. You very clearly summed up. You said they couldn't chase down 190, they couldn't get more than 150, right? So that tells you a story that you are having a problem with your batting. Now, yesterday's game, Karachi, it was a game for them to lose.
Yes.
They get such a good start, and they were sitting pretty. So it's about the follow-up.
Yes.
So that's where the problem is.
Salman, on contrary, if you talk about Mirpurkhaas Tigers, they've got pretty good depth in their batting, and then the kind of the start that they got with Omar Amin and Suhail batting, it was brilliant by them.
I think they can do Karachi a favor, maybe share a couple of batters, because they have a couple even sitting on the bench who are good enough to play in any team. Talk about Qasim Akram, talk about Mohammad Huraira. One has scored 2,000 runs consecutively in 2 seasons, and the other one has been a regular player for Pakistan Shaheens in the last couple of years, and both of them are watching the bench of Mirpurkhaas Tigers. So they can both be borrowed.
Yeah.
And I think a window needs to be created here for Karachi.
But Roshan, focusing on Omar Amin, definitely he should get all the limelight tonight because the way he played, that captain inning knock, he started off with Suhail, then he went forward and put up a partnership with Hasibullah as well. So he just supported all the players coming in and he moved forward.
First and foremost, I think he's got a lot to offer to Pakistan cricket. I mean, the way he batted today, I like the way how he led from the front.
Yeah.
That positivity, the positive vibes that we saw when he was captain, and when he came out, he was chasing 150, but the way he kind of approached that target, he was not going to be hanging around. And what I liked about him was that he played proper cricket shots. He looked a proper batter. He was not slogging. I like the way he cleared that front foot. The drives were good. It was the short ball, not that he was done by the short ball, but the pull shots I didn't think was as elegant as those drives and those square shots. But overall, those lofts, I mean, it was a top knock. I think possibly the best knock of the day.
Possibly the best knock of the day. And Salman, Umar Akmal, we all were looking forward how Umar Akmal would be performing. He got his number 3. Even then, today, maybe it was hard luck for him?
Well, he looked a bit tentative. I think he wanted to finish it early, but where he wanted his balls to be, to pick the spots, he did not get them there. So I think he needs to just calm down, maybe take a few singles before he goes big, because at that time there were plenty of balls, no pressure at all, so he could have had a breather at the crease, and I think he has to allow himself that particular time initially. Once he gets through that phase, then things will start to come his way. But just that initial patience, I think that is going to do him a lot of good.
Roshan, one last question. There's one advantage that Mirpurkhaas Tigers have, that they have a very good leg spinner, and he's performed really well tonight as well, Arif Yaqub. It is an edge. Every team gets an edge when they have a good leg spinner in their side.
I would say a good wrist spinner.
Yeah.
Whether you're right arm or left arm, a good wrist spinner. I mean, you look at T20 cricket around the world. I mean, wrist spinners are winning you games because it's about wickets in the middle time, in the middle overs. See, you got the power plays, you got the middle, then you got the death. So you got to make sure that when a team's batting, you don't let established batters come into the death. So those middle overs are absolutely important, and that the leg spinner or the wrist spinner can be a match spinner. So I think more wrist spinners in the game, insides, will win you games.
So more wrist spinners. There's a hint for everyone and every coach there that yes, they can have an edge and a USP in their team. But thanks a lot. And this concludes the day 2 of SPL, Sindh Premier League. And with day 3, the 2 matches that we'll be witnessing tomorrow would be Hyderabad Bahadurs would take over Benazirabad Lals. And then the second match of tomorrow would be Mirpurkhaas again. Mirpurkhaas Tigers would be in action again versus Larkana Challengers. So this is it from tonight. Take care. Good night.